Hey folks, welcome to Find Your Sunshine. I'm Sally, your host, your cheerleader, single mama, and believer in finding joy no matter what life throws your way. This is a space where we keep it real, laugh through the chaos, and remind each other that we are stronger than we think. So whether you're here for a little encouragement, some honest talk, or just a good laugh, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and find your sunshine together. Let's go. Hey folks, Sally here. Welcome back to Find Your Sunshine. I cannot believe that I am recording the second episode and that I've launched the freaking podcast. Guys, it has been a week of just excitement, fear, anxiety. I don't know if any of you, but that anxiety rides high for me sometimes. Today's episode's going to be about why this is called Find Your Sunshine. But before we dive into that, just the weekly update of how the podcast launch went and why I can never catch a break or I'm a hot mess express. So, first off, I am not scrambling to get it out, but I was like, I said in the first episode it was still February and it's March and I knew it wasn't going to launch till March, but it was getting further and further into March and I was like, so I finally get it all done. I get the music. It sounds good to me and I just am like, you know what? Even if it isn't the best recording or whatever, I'm going to do it anyway. So I launch it. No one really knows I'm doing this, but I send it to my friends and family, like close friends and family, have them listen to it. They're all so excited for me. And I wanted their feedback first because I just baby steps. I need to take baby steps towards this to make myself not feel so, anxious about it. So then I go to actually make it bigger and put it on stories because I was also just being a big giant chicken. I'm like, you can't be a chicken if you want this to work out for you. So I am like, okay, baby steps again. Baby steps to just put it on the Facebook community, which is not a huge community right now. I hope it will be someday. And then I go put it on the Instagram page. And it's not my personal one. It's directly the Find Your Sunshine Instagram page. So if you're listening to this, go follow it. It's good. Anyway, I go to post it on there, so it's like launching and to put it on stories. And I'm just thinking, awesome. Get both those worked out, post them. I then put my stuff away. I ignore it for like 2 hours. All of a sudden, I look at my phone and I have these notifications on my personal Facebook page. And I'm like, why are there so many notifications? I haven't I haven't done anything today like on that page. I don't understand. I'm like, maybe it's just linking through the Find Your Sunshine group, I go up and I'm like, oh my gosh. It is posted on my personal Facebook page. I'm like, did I mess up? Did I not put it on the Find Your Sunshine page? Guys, that wasn't it. For whatever reason, the Instagram page decided to link to my personal Facebook page that day and posted it on there. The universe was like, watch this, bitch. I will not let you be small anymore, and you are going to get it out there. You deserve this, and it full send. Guys, when I tell you my heart dropped, I was not prepared to full send this. Yeah. I'm a person that likes to prepare herself, and it wasn't like it was a bad feeling, but I wanted to throw up. I called my sister. I was like, I can't believe I did this. Like, why does this stuff happen to me? The universe just wants to test me or just like push me, and not a bad thing. I was just not ready for it, but guys, I did it, and people were so kind and so loving. I did know that there is a mess up because again, hot mess express. Okay, I mixed up the podcast cover I created. I had messed up the one in the first place and had fixed it, but still managed to put the messed up version on when I launched it. I'm like, guys, I swear, another little hiccup, but I was It doesn't have like the S in it, so if you go look back on the post, if you can see it or do see those things from me, you'll see that there's not an S for the shine part. My heart also dropped on that. I was like, wow, of course this would happen to me. Uh, of course it would. Like, I was like, another little test to see if I can handle it, I guess. And I tried to fix it, but at this point I couldn't. So I was like, we're just going to keep it up. It'll be fixed on the next one. It is fixed on the actual podcast cover, and it'll be fixed when I probably share this episode with you guys. I don't know. I just, sometimes I'm just like, really? Really? Who's watching over me? Why are you not cluing me in on this? I swear, it just likes to test me. I That's just life, I guess, guys. It just throws you little bumps and see how you're gonna handle it. If you're gonna just go with the flow, or if you're gonna be like okay with it, if or how you fix things, right? Anyway, Hot Mess Express over here. I will always be one. I own it to this day. I tell everybody I'm the hot mess at work. It's just who I am, guys. I am not afraid to own that. So, good times. Okay, well, back to what I really want to talk about today. I want to share the heart behind the name, and why it means so much to me, and why I chose this name, why I chose Find Your Sunshine. In the last few years, if any of you know me, which all of you do, if you don't though, I went through a really hard, like, 3 years. Very traumatic, very very disheartening, just absolute heartbreak and absolute darkness. I won't be sharing details on here about it, but I will share little tidbits of what I felt and what I went through. I I honestly don't know how I survived it, but I did. And until you've gone through something like this, you really don't understand the pain and the hurt and the heartache and what it means to like heal or and understand someone's journey fully. But I do know that I learned a lot, and that there were a lot of dark times that I wasn't sure I was going to make it out of. And I'm sorry if I cry. It's still very raw to me. In moments, I do a lot better these days with it, but it just, reality is that we have emotions and it's okay to have them. And it's okay to share them. But I remember feeling so dark that I couldn't see the light anymore. And for the year that I call the dark days, it I wasn't sure I was ever going to see it again. See the light again. And I'm a pretty positive person. And so for me, I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't truly know what it was like to feel absolute darkness. The pain and anxiety that I felt I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy. And that is saying a lot for me. uh, so I had these moments during that year where I'd get little bits of hope and light. And while my kids were my main focus and the thing that got me through, because without them, I know I probably would not have. I would have these moments of just sitting there in my house feeling freezing because of anxiety, of fear, of pain, all these things. Because anxiety for me, whenever I'm really anxious, my whole body just panics and I am freezing. So I'd be freezing in my house. and try and take care of my kids. And I just remember this one day where I was so cold and this ray of sun was coming through my bedroom window. And I just went and laid down in it. And I thought, the sun gives me life. And that wasn't the moment that I thought of the name by any means, but I had more and more of those moments as that year went on. And I remember at the end, what I called like the defining moment of pulling my head out and seeing my true reality and really, I guess, owning it and seeing it and coming out of my blindness, that I knew I had to find my light again. And so I had to really work with it because that darkness, it is all consuming. And I know that some of you can relate. Uh, and I know that you're like, this makes total sense because I've heard this before from other people and I didn't really truly understand until I was there myself. But this darkness will consume you if you let it. But I kept getting these little glimpses, like these rays of sunshine, I would call them, as the next year started happening. And glimpses of happy and glimpses of goodness and light and warmth. And slowly but surely, I started to get my sparkle back. Because guys, that sparkle in me, and I know the people that were surrounding me, they saw how bad it was, even when I couldn't see it myself. I had some friends at work even notice, like as I slowly started to find my light again, that my sunshine had come back. And they're like, we knew, like one day you were just, your lights behind your eyes was showing again. And it was so awesome to hear, but also a little sad because I didn't realize how bad it had been. Because when you're in it, you just can't quite see it. Guys, but when I finally started coming out, sorry, this is gonna be me rambling a little bit, but I started coming out of it. I started to see those little glimpses of light again. And I remember I would be sitting somewhere and I'd always be drawn to the sun and I'd always go sit in it and get warm. And I wanted to go outside all the time. Every time I was like, I need to go see the sun today. I need to go on a walk. I need that sunlight in my life. I need my sunshine. And I slowly started posting it, the hashtag, like find your sunshine, or I found my sunshine today, and all these all these little things that I would do like on my stories on my Instagram, or like any of my posts, I'd put it on there. And it wasn't even like, I didn't even realize I was doing it at first, like consistently, I guess. So when I went to when I was having this moment in, like, I would say October 20, okay, it was maybe like August 2024. I was thinking of like ideas of what I wanted to do with my like future self. And I thought, I really want to start a page to help people. And I had a TikTok already, and I was like, but maybe I'll start a different one to help like single moms or people who are also going through hard times, to help them find their light. And it was like an instant click for me. All of a sudden, I said, I want them to find their sunshine. The page will be called Find Your Sunshine. And guys, you know when your body has that like instant like tingle that goes through it, and like it's this excitement, anxiety, all these different emotions, are like you just feel like your whole body light up. And it's not just like a little spark, it is your whole body lights up, and you just know in that moment that what you just said is life changing, or what just happened is life changing. And I just knew that I had to start something that was going to be called Find Your Sunshine. Now, at first, it was not a podcast, guys. It was definitely not. It was just going to be a TikTok page. And I was gonna go from there, and slow again, baby steps, because big baby over here. Uh, it was just that's what it started as, and then of course, as the next few months happen, I start to believe in myself a little more, and I started the podcast, or the podcast idea came, and here we are with the Find Your Sunshine podcast. Another reason I really loved the word sunshine and why it resonates with me, uh, it is something that brings us light. It lightens up our dark days. It's a brand new start. It's a fresh new day when that sun comes up. It's a new beginning. It also represents warmth for me. I said before that I absolutely despise being cold, and I will do anything for some sunshine in my life to warm me up that day, to help me relax, to going on a vacation, just pure joy for me. The sun is just it is happiness for me. It's what brought me light in my everyday life. It's part of the reason I thrive every day, just to go find those tidbits of sunshine. The sun helps us wake up, it helps us rejuvenate for the day. It is literally life. It brings life. And that is so important to me. I had to find myself again. I had to get my life back. So finding my sunshine was so important to me, and I want to help others find their sunshine too. So there you have it, folks. Where I came up with that name, why it's so important to me. I I think it's one of the most important things for us to find our little rays of sunshine in our darkest moments. We can get so lost in that dark, and it is all consuming. And it fights so hard to keep us there. And when those rays of sun, that light comes shining through, and you feel your sparkle come back, you've got to reach for those moments every single day and find those tidbits of happiness. And I know that's easier said than done. Trust me, I know. I it was so hard for me for a long time. But I was like, there's no way I can live in that darkness anymore. I will never survive it. And I couldn't bear it if my children saw me drown for the rest of forever. I knew they needed to see my light so that they could find theirs someday and create their happy when they're in the dark. They needed an example. It's so important to have other people that show you what it's like to crawl out of that darkness, or to know that there is still happiness even in the dark. It's not about figuring it all out. It's about the journey, and it's not about like being happy every day. That's not going to happen. That's not reality. It's none of our realities. In fact, today I even had some dark moments, and I had to pull myself out, and it's gotten easier and easier as time has gone on, that I can pull myself out of that dark spiral that happens sometimes. That is a learning curve. It just is. It's so hard because, again, for whatever reason, our brains do that to us. They want to keep us in that dark. I don't know why why we do that to ourselves. I don't know what is out there that makes us feel that way or wants to bring us down so badly. It's so important to find those tidbits of light every day. And I do it every day. I try and find, even if I had the worst day of the world, I try so hard to find a little bit of sunshine that day, something that brought me happy, because if I don't, I will spiral. That's another thing. I have a TikTok page and the Instagram page that I'll post a video on. Um, I was doing it almost every day for a while. That got a little time consuming for me, of being a single mom of 4 kids, but I still will make a video of finding your sunshine. And the sunshine moment of the day is what I call it, because even when I'm having a crappy day, I can still find something that made me laugh, made me enjoy life, made me grateful for what I have and my kids and my life and my job and all these things that I are so positive in my life that sometimes it's hard to see. So that's a small little daily habit. You know, those journals that have you write down the three things you're grateful for that day. So important. It could be on your phone. It doesn't need to be three things, but one thing you can do. One thing you can look for that has brightened your day. One little ray of hope. Something else you could start doing that helped me is just like trying to let go of that negative energy. Having that shitty moment and then realizing you can pull your head out and have a better day, not letting it consume your whole day when something bad happens. Again, easier said than done, but you can do it. You can be like, I am not going to let this ruin my day. I am going to work through it and then set it aside and let the rest of my day be okay. Something else that helped me find those little rays of light throughout the last few years is surrounding myself with people and things that just are positive or help lift me up. Finding those people that are positive and can bring out that joy in you. It's amazing what a difference it makes when you are around people that are so negative all the time, and and then you go to a different group of people who do not think that way, and they are positive and they try and find the good in every day, and like those people are the people that are going to help bring those rays of sunshine out. And sometimes it can be annoying or we think it's annoying because like we want to live in that little dark bubble that's what's trying to consume us, right? But those people that can see the light, listen to them. They will help you come out of that darkness. They will help you find that sunshine. They will help you find your sparkle. Now, there are so many times in this past few years that I chose to find the good in all the hard situations. So many times. I do it daily, but there are definitely some big moments that I had, and I will most likely be sharing them in this podcast because it's what this podcast is about. And I will be actively trying to teach you or help you in any way I can to find those sunshines in moments like those. I can't express enough how important it was to me to hear other people talking about their stories and their positive moments and their big wins in this last few years. It helped me tremendously, and so that is what I will be doing in this podcast. I know that other people's positivity, other people lifting me up helped me through this last year. So I hope to do that for you too. So no matter where you are in life, whether you're in a good place, a bad place, uh, an in between place, I guess, I I hope that you remember that you have the power to create your own sunshine. You have the power to find your happy moments. You have the power within yourself to create that sunshine. You have it yourself. No one else can give it to you. Not your spouse, not your best friend. Now they can help you with it, but you are the only one that can pull that sunshine through fully. They might give you those little rays of hope, but you have the power to create it, and you are the only one that will keep it there. You have to do it for yourself. You have to be your cheerleader. I hope that me sharing why this is called will help encourage you to listen, to find your own rays of sunshine, to remember how amazing you are, to remind yourself that there is light on the other end, even when you can't see it. That while you may want to live in that dark hole, you can come out of it. It is not going to be the end for you. You will find those sunshine moments and you will be okay. I want you to remember how amazing you are, how smart you are, how kind you are, how you light up the world. And remember not to let anybody tell you otherwise. You are enough. and you are loved. So, as always, folks, if you'd like to share your sunshine moments in the comments, I'd love to hear it. Please give this a follow. Please share with anyone you feel like could use some sunshine in your life. I can't wait to hear feedback. I can't wait to hear from you. I hope this helps some of you. I love you so, 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 so much. See you in the next episode. Love you. Bye.